Hello my dear students. So in this video I am going to explain you about some of the common mistake that SBI PO candidates aspirants make during their time of preparation. So as a notification comes, it will take about 1.5 or 2 months time you will be having for the exam preparation, and you have to utilize this time effectively to clear the examination. So if you are a new member who is watching this video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and enable the bell icon. It will be a help and support for me, that's why. So coming to the first point, worrying about the examination. Worrying that I am an average student, my English is very weak, and I have low awareness on quantitative aptitude sections, everything. Guys, this worrying won't put you in anything unless you work hard or prepare well for the examination, and keep away this worrying, and when you start preparing only you can have some benefits or you can grow. That is by acquiring more knowledges regarding quantitative aptitude or solving reasoning, anything like that. So stop worrying and start preparing. If you prepare seriously, you can clear the examination, but there will be some time taken for this basics like English, quantitative aptitude. If you do not have the basics, it will take some time. That's the only thing. But so please stop worrying. So coming to the second point, uh, keeping away the general awareness section. So as you know, if you clear the prelims section, the mains will be coming within 2 or 3 weeks, and you have to attend the main section. So if you keep away this general awareness, it is a bad idea. So you must have at least 1 hour per day spent for current awareness, so that you can have a good memory rather than mugging up all the current affairs just before the examination. Each day 1 hour or 2 hours spending on current affairs is much better than keeping 1 or 2 days for current affairs and mugging up all the questions together. So that will not stay in your storage if you do like that. But if you keep on with hourly preparation a day, it will definitely help you because it will remain in your memory, and you can easily catch up to the examination. Then coming to the other point is not working out mock test and analyzing. Some people are there. There are two types of people. Some work out the mock test, okay, and they will do 1 or 2 sections. Coming to the preliminary examination, they will do quantitative aptitude or English. Then they leave the reasoning or any other portion. Actually, you must not do that. If you are doing the mock test, give it just like how you are doing in the examination. Will you do a specific section on the examination and will think I will do after that? No, you have to continuously give the examination for 1 hour itself. That is how mock should be done. Then how to analyze mock? Just after attending mock, don't just go away and start studying another portion or leave on to any other job or anything like that. Please focus on the mock test and view the solutions and see what are your weak areas, which areas you made the mistake. That is the main aim of mock, to identify your areas of shortage and the areas of strengthened areas. Strengthened areas means you can do those questions first at the examination. Try to point out those questions which are your strength areas and try to do it at first. Then only come into the weak sections. That is how we have to approach any examination, not only SBI PO, any examination you are appearing. So that is what regarding another thing. Coming to the second thing is not focusing on a mains examination. If you are not working out mains questions, including reasoning and some other topics related with it, and completely avoiding general awareness, my dear students, I will say you won't crack the mains. You won't qualify for the mains. But if you want to qualify, spend 1 or 2 hours for general awareness section. Keep on having a specific timetable, clear a particular section, and then move on to the reasoning and other section, computer awareness, like that sections you can go and work out. So that will also definitely help you. Then the other thing usually people make during their preparation is not making a time, not setting up a time limit for each topic. If you are a serious candidate, you must surely make a day timetable, which means for one day what you will study. If you, this is 17th of November, just imagine. Then the next day is 18th of November. 17th of November night itself, you have to have a clear plan regarding what I am going to do in the 18th of November. That is, in the morning, up to this much and this much time, I will be reading the general awareness section. Between, I have forgotten to say, anything, if you have to study anything, it's the better time to arrange it in the morning section, okay? General awareness and all. So coming to the point, at the morning section, if you are writing the general, studying this general awareness, then after that I will be doing a mock test, then after that I will be analyzing the mock test. Like that, you have to keep a thorough schedule for your preparation. And after you have done with this preparation, just see, if it is 18th and you have done, just look into the 19th setting of timetable and see is there any pending topics on the 18th day. That is the day you have set it out the timetable. Is there anything left or anything like that? If it is there anything left is there, you have to keep on to the first as the next day. That section should be coming on the first section of the day. Means after general awareness, you must write that portion, the left portion, as the first priority. That is how you clear you make day-to-day timetables. So I hope this information will definitely help you. So please subscribe to this channel and also share this video with your friends who are preparing for this kind of competitive examination. It will be beneficial for both you and for me. So please stay tuned. I wish all the best for your examinations. If you have any doubt, you can comment it on the comment section. I will be giving reply for that. So these are some of the top mistakes that students make. That is worrying about oneself. Then the second one is not focusing on general awareness and planning to mug up it by using 2 or 3 days. Then the third one is not focusing on prelims type simple notes. I'm not talking simple time questions, prelims level questions you are not focusing. Then the next is not focusing on mains, and finally the exam will not be in your hand. These are the main mistakes that students make. I hope you liked this video. So we will see you on another video. Thank you.